What is wrong with the Dallas Cowboys organization? Why can't they get back to the Super Bowl? It's been, I believe, since 1995, and we're not talking about winning the Super Bowl. They haven't even been to the Super Bowl in over 20 years now. Is it Jerry Jones? Is it something else? Is there some hidden curse that we don't know about? With this new series, I intend to right the ship. There's no reason why a team with players, with some talent, and with the biggest fan base in all of the United States, America's team deserves to be in the Super Bowl more than once every 20 years. And quite frankly, since the inception of the salary cap, I believe it was in 1994, the Cowboys haven't been to the Super Bowl. So I don't know if there's a correlation there between the salary cap and Jerry Jones being the general manager and the Cowboys haven't made it back. But the thing is that it sure seems like Cowboys owner Jerry Jones, who has inserted himself and serves kind of as a micromanager over the whole organization and is the general manager, makes the personnel decisions as far as signing guys and drafting players, then maybe he's the problem and maybe he needs a little help. So we intend to do that here. We're going to see if we can't solve the mystery and right this ship here in Dallas. So we're going to start things off here, and this is going to be a fast-moving franchise, and we're not wasting any time making moves here. Trading away a fifth-round pick for A.J. McCarron, having a nice backup quarterback there, the former Alabama star quarterback, to sit behind Tony Romo. But as you look through the roster, we saw there obviously some good offensive linemen. We've got guys like Bryant and Williams out at the receiver spot. Witten, who's aging but still a very good tight end. Darren McFadden is a good speedy halfback, but there's really no depth. And that's what I'm seeing here on this team. Not a lot of depth. Not a lot of guys ready to step up and fill in if a guy goes down. And there's not really a whole lot of youth coming up either. For as good as Dallas has been, it seems, on defense, there's not a lot of impressive guys. Some solid linebackers, a couple of very good defensive ends as far as pass rushers goes. Some good guys in the secondary, but nobody that really stands out as an amazing talent that you can say that guy is going to carry us deep into the playoffs, into the Super Bowl, because that's the goal here for Dallas, is to get back into the Super Bowl where we intend to take them. And so by stepping in and influencing Jerry Jones, trying to shake things up, change a few things around, right the ship here in Dallas, and that might mean changing a coach. It might mean making a big trade. It might mean letting some favorite players go, making some tough decisions if a guy needs to be suspended, if a guy needs to be benched, being willing to do those things that maybe Jones hasn't been consistent with to try to win this team back, because the fans are not going anywhere. And whether or not you like the Dallas Cowboys, the truth is that they are America's team, and they do have the biggest fan base in America, and their fans are not going anywhere. Give them credit for that. They're a very supportive fan base. They love their team. And despite the fact that they just haven't found their way back into the Super Bowl yet, they're still hanging with them. And quite honestly, that loyalty to me deserves, in my opinion, to be rewarded. And so we intend to do that with this series. So Tony Romo is going to have to lead the way. We've got some good offensive linemen, but they're very weak, are the Cowboys, in this game. It appears at left guard and right tackle, and so a bit of imbalance as far as the talent goes on the line. A lot of gaps. There's a lot of great and a lot of not so great going on this squad, and we've got to find a way to raise that bottom bar up and to fill it in and get the averages up and to build depth and to find ways to work around injuries and to build for the future. And so, as I mentioned earlier, the project here is to, within 4 seasons, get the Cowboys back to the Super Bowl. That's the vision, that's the goal, and the way it's going to be done is by changing things up, being aggressive, being consistent, trying to change the culture of this squad, getting some youth, getting some more talent in here, and we're going to move quick. We're going to probably go 2 to 3 weeks at a time within the season. We're going to play a game, sim a game, play a game, sim a game, and then eventually after the first couple episodes, we're going to move this along even quicker, because as Madden 17 approaches in a few months at the end of the summer here, we want to make sure that this is wrapped up and the Cowboys can say that they've had their shot and that they have given it their all and that we've done our best to get them back to the Super Bowl. And so we're going to move quickly, and also that's going to add some realism to it. It's not all the man behind the sticks winning the games and putting the Cowboys into the Super Bowl. There's a lot on the line here as far as, can we build a winning team? Can we get the philosophy correct? And in order to win games that are simulated, you're going to have to do those things. And so we intend to do that, and it puts extra pressure on us to be effective in that way in the front office, with the contracts, with those things as well. So I'm excited about this series. I hope that you guys are as well. Maybe you're not a fan of the Cowboys, and honestly, I'm not either. But I love taking things that are maybe stagnant or maybe stalled, things that deserve better, I guess I should say. And your idea and your opinion of deserve may be different, because if you're not a fan of the Cowboys, chances are you're saying the only thing they deserve is to get beat down. But what an opportunity here to take America's team. Whether you like it or not, they are the team with the #1 fan base, and get them back to the pinnacle, whether they win or not, just to get them back to the Super Bowl. And so starting with the next episode, we're going to be jumping right in. You've already seen it. We've got one trade that we've made, trying to build some depth, especially at quarterback. We know Tony Romo likes to get hit and go down, but it's the game of the week, kicking off the season against the New York Giants. Things are going to move fast, as I had said. We're going to be aggressive, but we're going to be smart about the way that we move this organization forward. You're going to have the Cowboys taking on the Giants, hated rivals, in the next episode, so check back for that soon. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. Click that like button if you're excited and enjoying the idea of this series. Leave a comment below as well and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.